Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Developer Diary. My name is, as you know, Michael Jarvis, and
My name is Raveen Rajadore.
we are the two developers on the new, upcoming iPhone game, iOS game, The Curse of Kullvaria. For anyone that doesn't know, we're doing these diary videos just to keep the community updated with what we're doing each week, and if people don't want to read our updates
Yeah.
on Facebook or Touch Arcade.
Yeah, we just talk about our processes and stuff.
Yeah.
Which,
So
so,
so pretty much, what have you been up to this week?
well, I started this week by adding the tentacles into the level and using Unreal Matinee to add animation onto it. Why?
Go on.
Yeah. So that kind of worked out, though the animations aren't completed yet. If you guys probably saw last playtest, you'll see some of the animations. And then I started working on the marketing sheet, or the BT renders for each of the characters, which was kind of fun to do.
Yeah, where can they check those out at?
Oh, you can check those out on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Kullvaria, or on, what do we have it on?
Touch Arcade.
Oh yeah, Touch Arcade.
We got it on the Indie Database website as well.
And,
We kind of have them everywhere, actually. Maybe we'll actually put them up here in the video for anyone to see. So just we'll wait for 5 minutes until they pop up. Just wait a minute.
Alright.
Talk about them for a second.
Talk about what?
Because we'll display them in the video right now.
Okay.
But right now, this is what people are seeing, are the marketing sheets.
So, this and this is the bomber.
Yes.
He runs around and blows up as soon as he gets next to you. And yeah, let's see what other characters. We have the Dartman, which he's the ranged unit, and he's gonna blow darts at you. And
With a blowpipe.
with his blowpipe, yeah. And then we have the Spearman, who's gonna try and skewer you. And then we have the Bruiser, who's just gonna come up to you and try to hit the crap out of you. And finally, obviously, we have the main character, which is Hugo, who is awesome. And yeah, that's about it, I think, for the marketing sheets that we did.
Just a note, if for some reason we can't put the pictures there, then I
Just
apologize.
imagine them.
Yeah, just use your imagination.
Yeah, just imagine them, and they'll pop up.
Exactly. Imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine.
Yeah, alright. What have you been working on?
Okay, so I've been working on a little bit of texturing. I haven't gotten too much of that done this week. Mostly I've been trying to mess and fiddle with UDK. I've been wanting to get the level a bit more put together. Right now, we really only have, the only playable level, but within UDK, how you set up your game is that even your menus are considered different levels.
Yeah.
So I want to try to get that put together and see if we can have kind of a half-assed interactivity going. Actually, I was for a while, for the last day or two, I've been trying to limit the frame rate on the iOS devices within UDK, because my thought and my logic process was that if I cut down the frame rate, then the phone can take that extra time processing, whatever else, maybe more enemies, more, I don't know, particles, animations, etc., etc., etc. However, what happened was, I did eventually find the setting to limit the frame rate, and because previously our frame rates on the 3GS have been about 40 frames per second at about 20 milliseconds for frame rendering. But when I limited the frame rate on the 3GS to 30 frames per second, the rendering time went up to 35 average milliseconds. So I don't understand why that happened. I'm still trying to look into that. If anyone knows, feel free to drop me a line and educate me, school me. But, I mean, because of that, I had to basically uncap it again. If I figure out why, then I will I'll cap it again at 30 frames, because that's basically what you need. If I could, I would want to cap the 3GS at 30 frames, possibly even the iPad at 30 frames per second, and then uncap the iPad 2 and the iPhone 4 to obviously whatever it can handle. But at the moment, there's no capping going on, so we'll see how that turns out. Did you talk about any difficulties you had, specifically with the animation?
Oh yeah, regarding the animation this week, we had a few issues when we were building the maps in the engine, because certain vertices had more than 2 influences, and that caused problems, obviously, because, well, you can set it to have more than 2 influences in the engine, though it's ideal. Yeah, it's ideal to have one vertex that's influenced by only 2 bones or joints, and
But that's but that's what Epic basically states.
They suggest for mobile devices.
Suggests.
And well, the problem with that was due to how when I was painting weights in Maya, I had to. The problem is I turned on maintain max influences, which kind of, when I started mirroring weights and stuff, it was throwing values all around. So I was getting everything on the -X. It had vertices that had a value of 2.8 or something, which is something you do not want usually. You want it to have a maximum value of 1. And one way to fix that is to just, well, make sure when you're painting weights initially, when you bind it, to turn off maintain max influences, which helped. And another thing is, go through your list to after you mirror your weights, just in case, like select all the vertices on your mesh and just browse through your component, if any of you guys are using the component editor, to check your smooth weights and how much value is assigned to each vertex. It's just something to look into. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It didn't take too long to fix, though. It's just something to look out for.
Time consuming.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of just having to pick through each vertice.
But yeah, that's about all I encountered this week. And
yeah, I guess that's more or less our issues. What do you got planned for next week, though?
For next week, I want to finish off Hugo's animation. He's only got 1 cycle left, which is going to be his death animation. I'd like to finish that off, and then hopefully I could finish the tentacles animation as well, and then go back to the Brambleman.
Yeah. That's good.
And you?
Pretty much next week I'll still be working on getting the level put together, or I should say the game put together within UDK. We're pushing for July 30th. How many days is in July? 30? 31?
31.
Well, we're pushing for end of July submission date, so I mean, I really got to get that figured out as soon as possible. If anyone can share some links or insight into UDK for anything at all, man, we would appreciate that.
Yeah.
But texture painting and all that, it's easy. It's just time consuming. So I mean that can be done, anytime.
Yeah.
I'll probably be switching between the two as we go. what else should I do next week? That's pretty much it. Actually, Friday we won't be working because we're actually going on a little vacation with the family. So that would be nice. We're going to a cottage.
Yeah.
Is it a cottage?
Hopefully we can do the Dev Diary there for next week.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can. Oh, that should have been a surprise.
Oh well.
Oops. Oh well. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can record one up at the cottage. Maybe you guys will be interested in that. You know, who knows? How many minutes are we at? 10.5. We gotta hurry up.
Right.
So, with that said, pretty much with the UDK stuff, or with the
like
work
to thank
stuff.
the community too.
Yeah, exactly. We just want to thank everyone in the community, especially on Facebook and Touch Arcade, for contacting us and giving us wonderful responses and emails and posts and all that. Honestly, we really appreciate it, and just knowing that people are looking is really motivating to us. I mean, I know every morning I basically run to Touch Arcade and look to see if anyone's posted or if anyone's commented on our stuff. So it's, like I said, it's motivational. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, just thank you.
Okay,
Pretty much.
Thank
Simple
you.
words. Yeah.
Keep contacting us and keep posting. I mean, we really love it.
If you have any questions too, you can ask us.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll try and answer.
Yeah, we'll answer in the videos even if you want us to.
Yeah.
But I guess that's pretty much it. We can wrap up pretty quickly, I think. What game are you playing this week?
Well, since Tiny Tower came out, I've been pretty attached to that game.
Yeah, that game's pretty.
Speaking of,
pretty epic. It would have been funny if it beeped.
It would have been.
Yeah. But no, honestly, I doubt the developers are watching. But props to the developers; they did a fantastic job.
Brilliant game.
Yeah, style is amazing. I really love it. It's it's a kind of game where, I mean, you don't have to spend a long time on, but I mean, you keep coming back every now and then. It's like something new is there to see. So it's nice. I really hope they keep up with it and with updates and new features and whatnot. I'll be playing it for a while. I know that.
Yeah, both of us have been.
Yeah, actually. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My wife, she got the game at the same time as we did, and she thought that she'd buy some in-game money, and now her tower is 30. No, not 30,
like 23 floors.
23.
And ours are still at around 10.
Yeah. I just made my 11th floor. What did I make it into? Residential. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I hope I hope you guys are enjoying these. We really enjoy sharing our progress and with the community, and we really love to hear your feedback. So keep it coming. Honestly.
Yep.
I guess that's pretty much it.
And that's it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think we covered everything.
Well, we were going to talk about what games we were excited for, but most of them were released last week.
Yeah, pretty much everything was released. The only one I would not the only one, but one I would mention that I want to buy is D.A.R.K. I can't pronounce it D.A.R.K because it's D.A.R.K. So.
By Chillingo, right?
Yeah, is it? Yeah,
I think so.
Looks pretty good. I wish it was multiplayer, but it's not. Alright.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's pretty much it. You want to add anything in the last 30 seconds?
Well, I could go on and on, but yeah, it's alright.
We're smooth talkers.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we'll see you guys next week, or see you on the forums, or Facebook, or YouTube, or email, wherever. Huh?
Okay. Anything, just contact us.
That's right.
Take care.
Just talk to us. Don't ignore us. Please. Well, we got 9 seconds left. I wonder if it automatically stops. This is a test. We'll see you guys.